I paid.
If you paid a full
subsidized.
premium in April, you should have gotten a credit back for that 65%.
Okay, I didn't. I paid a full premium in February and March.
Okay,
And then I paid a reduced premium in April.
correct.
So how many months of reduced premium am I going to get?
9 months.
From April?
You get 9 months of a subsidy.
Okay, well, so that's not what that says. That says 9 months from the loss of coverage, which for me was February.
You get 9 months of a subsidy.
Okay. 9 months of your COBRA coverage, your COBRA is subsidized.
Right.
Regardless of, okay.
Does that make sense? And I apologize.
That's,
I apologize because each employer has the ability to be more generous, but not, this is what the standard is.
In back on COBRA in general, does the employer have to offer dental and vision
Yes.
coverage if you had it as
Yes.
part? Okay.
Yes.
Sometimes they're separate policies.
And you have the ability to make independent elections.
Okay. And just has there been any discussion of extension of the ARRA, either in the dates or the number of months?
There is a lot of debate, but there has been no decisions made on that. So I would guess that probably towards the end of this year, they're going to look at what the current state of affairs are, and then they'll make a decision. But there is no definitive information on that right now.
So bringing us current to this slide right here, which says what happens when COBRA runs out. Just wanted to ask the following. What happens if you go beyond that 9 months and then the premium becomes something that you can no longer afford? Does that qualify as when COBRA runs out? Because obviously then you're going to lose your COBRA coverage.
Not for the purpose of the uninsured pool. They will require you to run through that 18 months of COBRA.
So what happens if you can't afford it?
Then you no longer have insurance. You either go without insurance or you buy insurance on the
But you
try to
can't
find
qualify
cheaper.
with a state insurance?
You cannot qualify as in the uninsured pool. They will require that you exhaust your COBRA election. And what they'll ask you to do is go out. You might be able to go out and buy a high deductible plan that's cheaper. I would be very cautious and looking at that plan very carefully to look at what their prescription drug coverage is, to look at what their lifetime maximums are, and to look at whatever exclusions that they might be adding to that plan. Buying COBRA, buying your benefits through COBRA, and I know this is hard to fathom, that's the least costly way to buy health insurance in this country.
So subsequent question to that.
On an individual basis.
Could you then drop beneficiaries? And then would they be qualifiable if they are in a different state for going towards one of those state insurance pools?
Each state is different on what they define as being eligible or not. They will ask whether you've exhausted COBRA, and what your answer would be, no, is I just failed to make the premiums. I can't answer.
But what if they were dropped from that premium? And it might be a very specific situation, so maybe we can take it offline.
If they were dropped because they're no longer eligible, being no longer eligible means that they have coverage through another source.
I'll take it offline. It'll be easier.
Okay, because it gets very complicated.
Well,